Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Okay, today class is new chapter, Definite Integrals and its applications. Okay, this is second chapter, Definite Integrals. Okay, what is meant by definite integral? In previous classes, I told that indefinite integrals and definite integrals. What is the difference between definite integrals and indefinite integrals? So I am going to explaining these two, the difference between these two. That means definite and indefinite. What is the meaning of the definite and indefinite? First, what is meant by indefinite integral? Indefinite integral means, suppose f is a function, f of x is any function. The antiderivative of this function is capital F. Okay, so integral small f of x dx is equal to capital F of x plus c is called integration. The antiderivative of the given function is called integration. So this is called indefinite integral. For example, integral x dx is equal to x square by 2 plus c. Here c is a constant of integration. X square by 2 is a value? No. Here x is variable. That means this value having so many values. So definite value అంటూ లేదు దీనికి. This value having so many values because x is equal to 2, we get the one value. X is equal to 1, we get the another value. So this having so many values. So this integration is called indefinite integral. అంటే ఇక్కడ వచ్చే వాల్యూ మనకి ఒక ఖచ్చితమైనటువంటి వాల్యూ రావట్లేదు. అంటే సో మెనీ వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి, వేరియబుల్ కాబట్టి డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి. అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా ఒక వాల్యూని మనం డిటర్మినేట్ చేయలేకపోతున్నాం కాబట్టి దిస్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఇండెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్. నెక్స్ట్, వాట్ ఈస్ డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్? ఓకే, డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ డెఫినిషన్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తోటి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను చూడండి. f of x is equal to 4x. What is the integration of this function? Integral f of x dx is equal to integral 4x dx is equal to 4 into x dx. By using integration, integral x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 n plus 1. That equal to 4 into x square by 2 plus c. That equal to x square plus c. So the integration of this function with respect to x is 2x square plus c. Here c is a constant of integration. So this is called indefinite integral because there is no certain value of this function. Okay, 2x square plus c for particular value లేదు కాబట్టి దాన్ని మనం indefinite integration అంటాం. Okay, the indefinite integral of this function is 2x square plus c. Now let us consider, put x is equal to 2 in the value of integral 4x dx is 2 into 2 square plus c is equal to 8 plus c. మనకు వచ్చినటువంటి ఈ indefinite integral లో మీరు x place లో 2 substitute చేయండి, we get 8 plus c. Next, put x is equal to 1 in the value of integral 4x dx is 2 into 1 square plus c is equal to 2 plus c. అంటే ఫస్ట్ x is equal to 2 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేశారు మీరు, 8 plus c వచ్చింది. నెక్స్ట్ x is equal to 1 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేశారు indefinite integral లో, we get 2 plus c. Subtracting these two, that means the value of integral 4x dx when x is equal to 2, we get 8 plus c minus the value of integral 4x dx when x is equal to 1, we get 2 plus c. By simplification, we get c cancel, that equal to 6. This 6 is called definite value. So this is called definite integral. In the definite integral, constant of integration not appear. And a constant of appear avadu, disappear ayipothundi. So this is denoted by integral. This entire sentence is denoted by integral 1 to 2 4x dx is equal to 6. This 6 is called a definite value. So this is called a definite integral. Here 1 comma 2 are called limits or boundaries. So 1 is called lower limit and 2 is called upper limit. Okay, so f of x is integrand. So this is called with respect to variable x. So this is called definite integral. What is the definite integral? The integral value of f of x, integral f of x dx, when x is equal to some value, minus the integral value of integral f of x dx when x is equal to some value. Subtracting these two, we get the some value. This is called definite integral. Okay. What is the definition of, what is the definition? This is a general example of definition of definite integral. Okay. Now I am going to explaining definition of definite integral. Okay. Now I am going to explaining definition of definite integral. Suppose f of x be any continuous function. The antiderivative of the f of x is capital F of x. Okay. That means integral f of x dx is equal to capital F of x plus c. Here capital F of x is antiderivative of the function f of x. Here f of x is a function. C is constant of integration. Okay. Yes. Now x changes from a to b. Therefore, capital, that means the integral value of f of x changes from f of b to f of a. So it is denoted by integral a to b f of x dx is equal to f of b minus f of a. This is called definite integral. The value of f of b minus f of a is denoted by f of x a to b. Here this is read as integral a to b f of x dx. Here a comma b are called limits or boundaries. So a is called lower limit and b is called upper limit. So this is a unique value. This is called definite integral. In the definite integral, the constant of integration disappears. అంటే మనం f of x ఒక కంటిన్యూస్ ఫంక్షన్ తీసుకుని దానికి యాంటీ డెరివేటివ్ క్యాపిటల్ f of x అనుకుంటే గనుక x వాల్యూ a టు b చేంజ్ వేరీ అవుతుంటే దాని యొక్క యాంటీ డెరివేటివ్ వాల్యూ కూడా f of b టు f of a వేరీ అవుతుందన్నమాట. సో అప్పుడు దీని అంతటిని కూడా మనం ఎలా డినోట్ చేస్తామంటే ఇంటిగ్రల్ a టు b f of x dx is equal to f of b minus f of a తోటి ఇండికేట్ చేస్తాం. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ f of that equal to f of b minus f of a. This unique value is denoted by capital F of x a to b. So this is called definite. Okay, next the fundamental theorem of calculus. What is the fundamental theorem of calculus? Suppose f of x is be a continuous function and the antiderivative of this function is capital F of x. Okay, f of x is a function over the range integral a to b, closed interval a comma b. That means this is a function on the interval closed interval a comma b. What is capital F of x? Capital F of x is a antiderivative of the f of x. So integral a to b f of x dx is equal to f of b minus f of a. This statement is called fundamental theorem of calculus. అంటే ఈ విధంగా మనం ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయడాన్ని ఫండమెంటల్ థియరమ్ ఆఫ్ క్యాలిక్యులస్ అంటాం. వాట్ ఈస్ ది మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్? దట్ ఈస్ ద జామెట్రికల్ ఇంటర్ప్రిటేషన్ ఆఫ్ డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్. సపోజ్ y is equal to f of x be any continuous function on closed interval a comma b, that f of x is 2x on closed interval a comma b. That means f of x is equal to 2x means represents a straight line. That means in the rectangular coordinate system, this is y is equal to 2x is a line. So the curve enclosed with x is equal to a. That means x is equal to a, that is parallel to y axis. This is origin, this x axis, this is y axis. X is equal to a, this is a line. Next, comma x is equal to b, this is another line. So the curve y is equal to 2x passing through the origin, enclosed with two lines, x is equal to a, x is equal to b. This is origin, a, b, c, d. So the definite integral, that means integral a to b f of x dx represents, that means f of b minus f of a. This is a definite value. So this represents a unique value. That value is area of this one. A, B, D, C, the area of this one. So this represents area of the A, C, D, B. Integral a to b f of x dx represents, suppose x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. The curve y is equal to 2x. So the definite integral 1 to 2 f of x means 2x. Dx is equal to, what is the integration of this one? X square. Limits 1 to 2. What is the value? 2 square minus 1 square. That equal to 4 minus 1. That equal to 3. This 3 is a definite value. This 3 represents area of the A, C, D, B. Okay, that is the meaning of the integral a to b f of x dx. This is the meaning of area of the curve enclosed with lines x is equal to a and x is equal to b, including x-axis. So the actual meaning of the geometrical interpretation of integral a to b f of x dx అంటే మనకి డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ దేన్ని ఇండికేట్ చేస్తుందంటే ఒక కర్వ్ కి బౌండెడ్ అయినటువంటి లైన్స్ తోటి ఎంక్లోజ్ అయినటువంటి రీజియన్ కి ఏరియాని ఇండికేట్ చేస్తుందన్నమాట. దట్ ఈస్ ది యాక్చువల్ మీనింగ్. సో ఇంటిగ్రల్ a to b f of x dx represents area of the region ACDB. This is the meaning of the definite integral. So for example, y is equal to f of x to x on the interval a comma b means 1 comma 2. Okay, that means the curve y is equal to f of x enclosed with lines x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2 and x-axis. So this region represents integral a to b f of x dx. That is the meaning of the definite integral. Okay, definite integrals as the limit of sum. What is the meaning of this statement? So definite integrals as the limit of sum. So what is the explanation is, suppose y is equal to f of x being a curve with boundaries x is equal to a and x is equal to b along with the x-axis. మనకి y is equal to f of x ఒక curve, దాని బౌండరీస్ ఏంటంటే కనుక అంటే దానికి ఇంటర్వెల్స్ x is equal to a, x is equal to b, x-axis తోటి అప్పుడు మనకు ఒక రీజియన్ ఫామ్ అయింది. టు ఫామ్ ఏ రీజియన్, so the intervals a to b divided into n equal subintervals. That means each interval length is equal to h is equal to b minus a by n. That means the interval length h, 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 h. So this range can be divided into n sub equal intervals. Okay, this is x naught. The value this one is f of x naught. Okay, this is f of x1, f of x2. So this region can be divided into n subintervals, sub equal parts. So each part represents a rectangle. Okay, approximately this is equal to represents a rectangle. What is the area of the rectangle? Area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. What is length? H. Breadth f of x naught. H into f of x naught plus h into f of x1 plus h into f of x2 plus go on like this, h into f of xn minus 1. So this is the area of this region. So this represents integral a to b f of x dx. So the definite integral represents as the sum of limit. Definite integrals as the limit of sum. That means h is common, that equal to h into, so f of x1 plus f of x2 plus go like this, f of xn. Okay, the sum of the regions is equal to definite integral. That is the meaning of the definite integrals as the limit of sum. That is the actual the meaning. So అంటే దీని అర్థం ఏంటంటే y is equal to f of x మీకు ఒక కర్వ్ అంటే ఆ కర్వ్ యొక్క బౌండరీస్ ఏంటి, x is equal to a, x is equal to b. ఈ కర్వ్ నుంచి అది x యాక్సిస్ తో ఒక రీజియన్ ఫామ్ అయింది. దీన్ని n సబ్ ఈక్వల్ ఇంటర్వల్స్ కింద డివైడ్ చేసినప్పుడు అంటే ఈచ్ ఇంటర్వల్ యొక్క లెంగ్త్ ఎంత, h is equal to b minus a by n ఉండే విధంగా దీన్ని ఇన్ని పార్ట్స్ కింద మనం డివైడ్ చేస్తే ప్రతిదీ కూడా ఒక రెక్టాంగిల్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తుంది అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ. ఈ రెక్టాంగిల్ ఏరియా ఎంత అవుతుందంటే కనుక దీని యొక్క విడ్త్ ఇంటూ లెంగ్త్ ఇంటూ బ్రెడ్త్ దట్ ఈక్వల్ టు h ఇంటూ f of x naught. అలా మొత్తం ఈ అన్ని రెక్టాంగిల్స్ రీజన్స్ ని కలిపితే ద లిమిట్ ఆఫ్ సమ్మేషన్ is equal to definite integral. That is the meaning of the definite integrals as the limit of sum. So integral a to b f of x dx is equal to h into f of x1 plus f of x2 plus so on f of xn. x0 నుంచి కన్సిడర్ చేస్తే f of xn minus 1, x1 నుంచి కన్సిడర్ చేస్తే h into. That means integral a to b f of x dx is equal to, this represents limit h tends to 0, h into f of a plus f of a plus h plus f of a plus 2h gone like this, f of a plus n minus 1 into h. Okay, this is the meaning of the sum of limit. So with diagram తో మనం దీన్ని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసుకున్నాం. అంటే డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ యొక్క సమ్మేషన్ లిమిట్ ఆఫ్ సమ్ కింద ఈ విధంగా కూడా రిప్రజెంట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అయితే మనం ఎక్కువ కూడా మనం వాడేది ఏంటంటే ఫండమెంటల్ థియరమ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ క్యాలిక్యులస్ యూజ్ చేసి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అన్ని కూడా మనం కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాం. This is the introduction part of definite integrals. Okay, the explanation of definite integral with example. Definition of definite integral. What is the general meaning? That is the geometrical interpretation of definite integral. And what is the meaning of the definite integrals as the limit of sum? This is the introduction part of definite integrals. Next class lo వీటి మీద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటాయో చూద్దాం. సో ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అన్ని కూడా మనం దేని మీద యూజ్ చేస్తామంటే కనుక దీని మీద కూడా చేయొచ్చు, దీని మీద ఒక ప్రాబ్లం చేసి మిగతా అన్ని కూడా బై యూజింగ్ ఫండమెంటల్ థియరమ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ క్యాలిక్యులస్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.